I'm in a new city, a new country. I'm now in Bishkek in Kyrgyzstan. I got here yesterday, and originally I was on the outskirts staying in a hostel, but now I have moved nearer to the centre and I'm staying in this hostel here, the People Hostel and Co-working, and so far it's not bad. It's £9 a night. It's got the best Wi-Fi I've had in Central Asia, and the beds are comfortable. But it's still morning, and I thought, because I am new, let's have a walk around to see what I think so far is the most Soviet looking city so far. Now, Kyrgyzstan is a smallish country. It's got a population of about 7 million, where the capital, Bishkek, right here, has around 1 million of that population. Now, I'm not too sure where I'm going. I'm hoping this is towards the main road. So although the hostel I stayed in last night was okay-ish, it was just a bit too far to come out travelling if I wanted to walk around. Now, I'm not too sure how long I'm going to be here for. I don't have a plan, as always, but let's see if the main road's this way. Now, even though I've only been here 2 hostels in such a short time, I have seen more Europeans here than any other place I've been to. And people come here to go, to go hiking, because 80% of this country is mountains. So it's perfect for people who want to be adventurous. And that looks so Soviet. It's just a random statue in the middle of a square with lots of kids running around. Must be their version of Park Run. Now, I've done no research on anything here. This was a last minute decision to come to the country, the city. It's got little names on it. Ow. So I am going to be heading into the centre, if I know my directions that way, for the next video. I have been told by previous people I've met in the hostels that Bishkek is not the most exciting, and as I drove in through the city getting to the first hostel, it didn't feel like a capital city. Why are the kids running around? I'm sure if these are all fountains. Oh, statue. And that looks like a modern sort of flat in the background there. Oh wow. There's a lot of puddles around here, yet it's not been raining. And both hostels I've been to, run by locals. English is perfect. And even though that most of the cities, towns I've been to, when they've gained independence from Russia, they knocked most of their Russian USSR Soviet past down. But I think Kyrgyzstan is keeping most of it. I'm debating whether to go down there because there's a fountain and stuff, or head towards them pillars down there where there's another fountain, or do both, because that's how crazy I am. So it does look like this park is well looked after. As I said, as I drove through on the local bus from the bus station to the first hostel, it's not many modern buildings. It doesn't scream 21st century yet. So I am quite looking forward to the city centre. And because I only just got here, I've not bought a SIM card yet for my phone, so when I usually go out I can just Google everything to find out what stuff is. But I can't at the moment, so it's all remembering what I've looked online for. And because I'm old, my memory's starting to go a bit. Just a quiet area. So this is like proper normal everyday life. Kyrgyzstan, away from the tourists, even though they don't get that many. As I said, most people bypass this to go hiking or just stay for a couple of nights. I wonder if that's the town hall. So I have got Yandex Maps to tell me what everything is. I've downloaded the offline version, and this seemingly is the university. There's a guy with a book in his hand. There you go. It doesn't scream university. That's at the top there. As I said, I'm just wandering randomly, as I always do every now and again. Oh, they're quite impressive. They're all figures made out of rock. I wonder if they're old stuff. There's lots of them. Wow. But according to the map, there's a park around the side of this university, so I might just head down that way. Why not? And I've still got that stuff over there to see. So much happening. I've come back up here. So many of these old statues, which I believe could be like archaeologist stuff that they've dug up and found. But this is the park. This is just chilled out to the max. And that is what I'm really finding cool about this capital city. It's not rushed, it's just relaxed. Amazing. So there's a sign down there in English. So this is Kyrgyzstan's National University. It gets about 1,300 foreign students from about 22 countries worldwide. One of their most important countries is Germany, where they have an exchange program for students coming across over there, and obviously from here to Germany. Try not to trip up. Wow. So I think I've seen enough of the university. just have a look around here, and then we'll head to the other side of the park. Now Google Maps, when I looked on this, told me it was a fitness centre, so obviously Google's not being around here. We're just guessing. It looks like a gym. So I've come back into the centre of the park, and I was just going to walk straight up to the other end, but I've seen this, and it is a snow leopard, and it's the most modern statue I've seen. But right at the front it just says, slowly the snow leopard is disappearing from our mountains. We must do the best to conserve it. Totally agree. And even though I'm only a kilometre away from the main centre, and I've said it before, it's just so peaceful. You wouldn't get this in any other capital city. What is impressing me most is the fact there is not one piece of rubbish anywhere, even down in the drains. It is so clean. Oh wow, I wouldn't expect to see anything like that. Let's go and see what it is. Get a bit of a close-up now. It's a man and a horse. So looking at the map, that building in front of me is the Philharmonic Hall, and then for the statue itself, it's all in the local language, so I have no idea what they are. But if you look at the horse, it's got a serpent going around it, and the sword's got lots of pigeons on it, and then all the way around there are various stone statues, and that across the road is the museum. I wasn't expecting all this from just a short walk from the hostel, which proves that there's more to life outside of just the city centre. Wow. So there's the museum with a big flag at the top, and going round, according to the maps, that is part of the university. It looks very educational, and that is part of the university over there as well. This is a beautiful area. I'm quite surprised. Now outside the university itself is a little sign that's in English: High International Standard of Education, and it's the first university in the country to receive ACAS accreditation from Germany. The first one. Look at it. It doesn't look very lively. Right, let's carry on, because it is just around the corner that I've done a loop from the hostel, and that would have given you a rough idea of what local life is like in Bishkek, if this is normal life. I like this place, even though I've only just been here for less than 24 hours. I've just went back to have a look at the big statue again, to actually see if it was a serpent going around. So I used my iPhone to get a better look, and you can just see it is a snake trying to kill them, probably. But this is just another street that's going towards back to the hostel. I was heading back to the hostel, but I thought I've come down here back to the main road very quickly because there was something I saw in the taxi coming in not too far away that I thought was mighty interesting. But if you're a regular watcher of my channel, you'll probably notice I'm not wearing a microphone, and that's because I've lost it. It came off my bag while travelling yesterday. When I put my backpacks on, I had my small bag here, microphone on top, and it's fell off. Bam! So you might hear a lot of traffic because the microphone's on this. Picks up everything, which is not the best thing when you're next to a main road. And just in the distance, not too far away, I can see what I'm looking for. And this is it. It's very sciencey. It's neutrons, electrons, I have no idea. But to me, it looks like the most Soviet thing I've seen in the last couple of weeks. And obviously when the USSR was pushing for its science, I guess that they wanted to prove to the people, look at us, we can do science better than the Westerners. And it is in the middle of a major road. It's not even a roundabout, but I like that. And straight across the road, it's only because I saw them as I walked past, it looks like a major building, lots of statues. God, I wish I could understand the language. And thank God for offline maps. And this is the Academy of Sciences, which explains why they've got that thing across the road over there. Now these seats are really impressive because you've got a little shade for all of them, and there's numerous busts of scientists. I'm only guessing because they've got very serious looks on their faces. Hello mate. Oh, he looks like a proper serious professor. So what's my first impressions of Kyrgyzstan, of Bishkek, the capital? I mean, it's only a short time, but I like it. It's chilled, it's relaxed, it's not crazy busy. It's only a small populated country, but I reckon I could stay here for a few more days. There's a chance I could go out and about for a bit more. 30-day free visa on arrival. There. But I am going to go back to the hostel. The next video will be of the city centre, the history, the culture, the food, if I can find it, and I will be doing so much research just so, because I haven't got any SIM card, I need to remember it all. But if you've enjoyed this little walk around this little area, then all you got to do is press that like button. If you want to see what the city centre and everything is like, then all you got to do is press that subscribe button. But until the next time, bye bye for now.